People, how we doing out there? First things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and soon to be the Black Series Edition.com. So check out the Black Series Edition.com. Put some pretty cool stuff on the site yesterday. Still working on a few things on it. I got into specification sheets because pretty much since the other two screens passed their tests, we can start doing specification sheets because we got a clear understanding of the technology. Right now I'm trying to get my computer over here to play nicely so I can basically get access to the website, and then I can go from there to doing some major updates. So major updates are coming. We have to basically, we're going to re-ramp the site, which means we're going to put a lot of cool stuff on it, like the other sites being done. But also, too, there's a massive price change coming. A massive price change. Because we're going to have the prices for we don't want the prices to conflict. So we're going to be dropping all prices under Crystal Edge. I think it's going to be like under $300 to make way for the Black Series that we're getting ready for. I got a video call today coming up. The graphic designer, they're going to be designing the customized everything for Black. Till then, Crystal Edge has to have a serious price drop, so that way we can make way for the new technology. Not only that, the site completely needs to be revamped. After what I've seen on the other side of what we could do over there, I ignored all. Well, I had the site built, so I figured not to do anything else to it. And then after seeing what I could actually do to the site, I was like, whoa, we need to update our site on the other side, like badly. So we're going to be in there revamping everything. Challenge. We call it the House Paints Challenge. That's what it's being called. Wasn't joking on that. I'm dead serious on that. If I put a challenge there, it's definitely going to happen. So in the House Paints Challenge, it's very simple and easy. It's basically designed to basically out screen paints that are not doing their jobs correctly. The whole purpose of challenges is to put these products on blast to make sure they're doing what they're designed to do. So what we have here is what we're going to do is a simple and basic challenge. Basically, I come on camera. There's a board over there I got laying on the wall. A few friends remember calling me about the board and all that stuff. They're talking about that. I said, yeah, we're going to have a board. We're going to have his name on one side. Anybody else will be thrown in there. We throw you a picture of the name, and you'll do that challenge. That's it. If you can back it, you can back it. If you can't, you can't. Then it basically just shows what you are at the end of the day. That's what it's all about, exposing. So on that board, basically, you're going to be doing house paint. We got 4 different versions of black paint. I'll even throw fabric into my screen. I always do a little extra of mine anyway. I'll throw black paper up there. I really don't care. But what we're going to do is every day we come in, this will go on for about 7 days. It's a fast thing. We can get it done, knock it out real quick. They'll have to put that, what do you call that paint? The Network Grade 773. And they'll have to do the micro blend. And on our end, we're going to do 3 different versions. Actually, I got it right here. I got 4 different versions of black paint. And we have black fabric, which we're going to throw against the screen. Simple, basic. They're going to do a color pattern. That's one. White levels. And they'll do contrast. On our end, we have to do white levels. On our end, they have to do contrast. Because issue with contrast levels. On our end, they can pick up white levels. We may have an issue with white levels. So we have to do that on our end. So that's how we switch it up. So I'll come on there. I'll show you color levels. And I'll show you white levels. And I'll show you the difference between what black paint looks like next to our product, which we've done this dozens and dozens of times. So that's why for me, it's like nothing. But for them, it's going to be difficult because they don't do the tests. That's why. So for us, it's nothing new. It's just another walking day, another day of walking in the park. We do this all the time. For them who do not do these tests, they're going to ignore it. They choose. If they choose to do anything else, then clearly right there, it's another way of exposing them. This is something that should be done. I ran just about every screen paint product we bring it out right now. We're running tests on every single thing, and I don't see why it can't be done. Let me see. Let's go in and do this real quick. Using this one right here on my hard drive. I need to optimize the hard drive real quick and make my job a little easier today. Got to do maintenance on this machine. I've been avoiding maintenance on the machine for a year, which is pretty bad. So getting up this morning, figuring out what we got to do. We got a batch number today to do today too. Those of you who ordered the digital one, the rest of the products came in yesterday. Thank God. They're supposed to be much later than that. So bucket down, batch numbers today for you guys, and you guys try and I was ready to ship you guys out. Let me see, we gotta go from here. So we're going over to the Crystal Edge site to put in the immediate price change, which will be today. The football sale will be ending. The immediate price change will be going through. That means all prices will be under $300. Okay, much work to do today. Much work to do today. 50 ounces will be basically terminated. And the reason why we're going to terminate the 50 ounce, it's not needed. Really, honestly, it's not. 32 ounces of that product, and we'll show you the paint out. Literally too much paint left over. So it's a waste of resources. On top of that, it's just too much for pushing out. So we're going to bring it back to 32s. Certain other, only containers that probably will have gallons or streams are designed for outdoors. It's the only way you're going to use it. Most companies are going to use in gallons. That's basically about it. Now 32s, you don't get 100. From us, you don't get 120 inch. You get 150. The Gamer has an incredible, and I mean incredible coverage. The Gamer, we're able to do the 120 inch we have in here, and we're able to do the 129 in a basement from 32. That's extremely good coverage. And that product can be coated brand. You can do that. And for those of you who want a roll-on, something simple, you can do that. So we got to come in here and we got to change some things around. I got to artsy it up. Like I said, if you got a chance to go to the Blacklist, you got a chance to go to the Black Series site, yeah, it's sick. I love it. That whole fluctuation that comes up, the black lava and all that stuff is pretty cool. So we got to change out our site. Our site's looking kind of old and dusty in here. So yeah, we got to change some stuff out in here. All this is going to have to be redone. So first thing to do is, like I said, we're going to come in here and edit everything. Because this is my application here is pretty old. Let me see what we got going on here. What we can play around with here. Are we on the page? Are we on the actual page, or are we on the edit? Oh, we have to go to the editing. That's the actual page. Oh, that's wrong. I gotta turn this to the side because we get customers that pop up on our Wix dashboard, and customers' information is very important. I literally, in the middle, almost done the entire video. Customer calls, I switch over to the call, and then somehow in the process of getting something off my cell phone, switched over into the live stream, and the customer was talking. He was actually in the live stream. You hear his voice on the live stream. But thank God nobody was ever in the live stream, which is good. That comes up handy. So nobody's in the live stream. I had to delete the entire video because of that incident. Because again, like I said, my customer's personal information is very sacred. So I dropped the whole video. Some of you could have went and edited it, but I don't edit videos. I don't. Something falls in the video, or I fall off a ladder, or something hits me in the head, or something like that, I'll leave it in there. Why would I remove it? You know what I mean? It happens. Big deal. I want my videos to be as raw as they can be. All right, I'm gonna pop in here to the store and get that ready. Right there. I think I want to do some contests too. I want to do something like that, like free popcorn machines. I was something like that last year about doing a free popcorn machine giveaway. And I think we're going to do that with the Black Series. We're going to do some stuff for Crystal Edge, shooting some pretty cool stuff with that too. So let's see what we got to do here. I'm looking at here what we need to do. All right, okay, now we're going to be in the site right now. All right. It takes a lot of time to do a website. It does. It takes a lot of time. Yesterday, I put 2 hours into that site, and that was the basic of the site. That's not the site done. That's nowhere near done. That's the basic platform, the foundation. That's all we put in here was foundation. We haven't even had a chance to go to the wizard version of a search engine optimizer, which I'll show you on that one. It's pretty interesting. Because what it does is basically there's a green bar that pops up, and it gives you keywords. So you got to go and you got to retweak your site over and over again to hit those keywords to get that bar to pick up. The higher that bar picks up, the easier it is for you to pick up on Google and stuff like that, or other different form sites. So let's see what we got to do. Now we're in editing. All right, let's see what kind of fun we can have in here. Things you might want to change out here. Well, this is no more. We're not doing this anymore. Editing. Take that. I'm doing a cheaper font for the other one. We can get rid of that. We're gonna need it. We're gonna end the football sale today to make way for the new change. The black edition right here. That does not need to be there because we are not going to be advertising for this one here. Let's see. That work. Doing, oh, we just did a wallpaper surface downstairs of the wallpaper surface downstairs of a complete cinema. That's going to be upstairs because I need a room to showcase them. That's why there's no videos on the site. So we need a showcase room. I can't have a room we can see furniture underneath the screen and sofas here. We can't have that. We need a room dedicated just to showcase the screen. So we're turning the master bedroom, and the other room is already a showcase room. We're going to keep our octagon screen because we need that for projector mapping applications. But on the other side, we're going to put the wallpaper screen set up over there. So I can always put in a nice curtain rod connected toward the octagon screen and put a background drop in there. Set some nice pillows and stuff in that section to make it like a little living area in there. And then we can use that for showcase rooms for taking pictures and stuff like that. The master room, another one has a lot more room in there. We'll be coding that. That's what we're doing the display for the screen outside for the window. So we're going to turn those into showcase rooms. Paint them all white. And then after that, put them right back to normal when we get ready to leave. Because I don't want demonstrations with furniture. I can't, no, we're not going to do that. We need something a little bit more home friendly. All right, let's see. On that one. Ooh, I like this. No ink pens. Ever found? I need a cup of tea ballot too. No ink pens down. Never find ink pens in here. Oh. Usually people understand it takes a while to do a page. It takes about a month or so, a couple of months to do a web page. This one took about 4 months to do. Added on to it. We'll keep track of some ink pens around here. We're also going to be having a new YouTube channel. I'm setting up for that one. These are for subscribers we're going to have offline and online. Because we're planning to have a ton of subscribers. Like I said, we're going to be offline. This thing is going to be insane. We're not going to showcase this one off. We don't need to. What? I swear. I like that one right there. So I'll keep that one there. All right, I'll change real quick over to. Go. Oh, what's the size? 33 is the size. So 33 is the size of the headers. 33 is the size of the text. Now we do the paint challenge. There's gonna be no joking and carrying on that stuff. We come on, do the demonstration, be done. Quick, fast, that's it. Do them every single day. Which, and on my behalf, it's not just a challenge for me. It's to really show off my screens over and over and over again. Don't match black paint. That's what we like about that. So I can put that bragging right up on my website. Look, we tested the screen like 7 times versus black paint every day. So it gives us like some heavy credibility toward our screens. Let me see. I think I want to do that too also in a bold. Bold into that. The room. It looks better if I put it bold. If I don't put it in bold, it doesn't look right. Let me give me this one right here. Ah, now come on, look at your mind. Which side you want? Okay, here. Let's do this one in bold also. There we go. That's much better if I do it in bold. I like how it's in there. Alright. That's 33. Change that. Put a visual effect on this one. Wait, was this not fast? I forgot that quick. What's this one? The animation on this one. Animation was there's a sliding door here. Oh, come on. Do it. I'll take this one instead. I'll take RN. I want to check out that customization too. Let's see. Outside demonstrations. We need to change our text on here. Let's bring it down to this one. So we're just going to do the front page on this one today. Knock out the front page, which is pretty easy to do. Then we're going to go into Marketplace. We'll knock out Marketplace because we're going to hit anyway in there. Anyway, change out the prices in there. Put the announcement for price change up top. Let me see. There we go. This is 35, maybe a 33 for the header. 33. Matter of fact, we need to be shorter than that. There we go. That's better right there. 26. Got it in bold. There we go. Take that one. And this one right here. Slideshow. Slideshow. Manage media. No, I didn't change it. Slideshow, really? The other one, I can change a slideshow up. Let's see, settings. Can I go and change my slideshow? Oh, we can't already design. Can we do it? Layout? Yeah, we can change it out. Oh, so basically, if you have an older version of this, you get lesser, wait, slideshow, thumbnail. So you get lesser options. All right, we'll look at that later. We're keeping that at 3 function. Let's see, we're going to adjust this right here. What do we have here? 40. Wow, way too big on that one. We need to be at 33 is the minimum. We need to be at 33. No, around 33, 30, 33, okay. And change this over to, where are you at? Just right here a few minutes ago. Oh, nice. Just saw you here a few minutes ago. There we go. Here. Drop that bold in there. That's perfect. All right. All right, let me see. How are these videos spaced in? I should be a little farther away. That's way too close. I need to be a little farther away. Does that line up correctly with this one? No, it's not. Actually, it's not lined up correctly with that one. Sorry, people. 21 days. Allergies are always killing me. Close to that. Media present too close to each other, you will have definitely conflict. That's definitely way too close. That should be there. It's not even. Literally not even even. That should be lined up perfectly there. Let me see what we got going on here. We got it's aligned. So that's not even aligned correctly. What's this right here? This media player is way too big. There we go. Let's see if I'm going. So that should be lined there. This one's here. That one's here. This is too big. A couple inches off. There we go. That's better. Let me see where this one's at. These are all done. Let me show you that. We'll find out when we go in the preview if we did it once missing or not. That's done. Right here. That's done. Here. So we're adding some special effects to it. The video player, knocking them out real quick. I didn't even know you could add that in there. And this looks a little Let me see. This one's a little off. Way off. This one's way off. Same size, but way off. This one needs to be shrunk. That's better. Right. These aren't all synced to the same size. So we have 33, 33. Okay, good. We have to change out this right here. That's actually one that's actually good. We have to be all in sync. They all have to be at 33 and in size of text. So we're changing out the font. There we go. Putting the different font. Now we need to shrink this a little bit more. That's going to be fitting too close. Alright, then we put in bold. There we go. That looks much better. Oh man, we load so much on this page, it's not even funny. These are the tests for the 44, and yes, they are conflicting. They're right on top of each other. Not good. Let's see, we need to space this out big time. They're overlapping each other, it's not good. Alright, that one's done. These are too close. Alright, this one we don't need. Yeah, we can put it in that one. Take that duplication out, and this one we definitely don't need. That's not even a text. Alright. Each other. Let's put a save in here. This does not have an automatic save. Flow projection. We'll edit this. Where's it, George? Roll into that one there. Let me shrink that so it fits in there. Pre-coded projection screens. Well, this is not going to be happening. This is the thing about television. If you're choosing what you can eat, they're actually a piece of cake because this is 1,000 calories. You could easily eat. I ate 13 minutes on video. That was bad. You can eat like 5 minutes. Yeah, the acoustic screens are being wiped out. We're not doing them anymore. So let's get into that. There's a reason why. Can't exactly explain it to you right now, but in due time I will tell you why. Because all these decisions have to be made. So that one, the acoustic screens are gone. They're no more. And there's a reason why. We can't tell you right now because it conflicts with something with the technology over on the not something to do with matchings for completely different. That has nothing to do with home theater. So they have to be removed. So I'm going to change the media players out to those. Much easier because then they can see all the selection of pictures in one hit run across the screen. Then I got to come in and I got to basically put captions in for all of these. I'm going to keep the carousel, but this one up here we need to change also too. So I'm going to add these to the new media players. Looks much cleaner. But in here somewhere, so we'll remove that. There we go. Yeah, that looks much cleaner. Yeah, that's better, much cleaner. Why is this here? Why can't this be here? Why is this so close to there? This doesn't make any sense. What is this anyway? Oh yeah, that's definitely what we put in. Okay, cool. Centered? There it is. There's the center. Here. we have our black versus black demonstrations. This is what they're supposed to have on their website. These are test demonstrations showing our products against black paint. They're supposed to have these, but they don't have them because they just don't have them. But they're supposed to have them, but they don't have them. Which I need to put a section on the website on the other side for black versus black. So we can show all our demonstrations versus black paint on every level on that particular section over there. Because we like to be the back of our products, don't match these products at the end of the day. Again, we got other people can't pass a basic house paint demonstration. Don't know why. Well, no. Let's go over here and let's grab this right here. Change our settings for this one. I'm gonna put that in media player now. Let me see. Let's go to layout. I'm gonna grab this one right here. That way we can have all our tests right there on display at the bottom. So people can see all our tests. Let's see what back on here. Okay, this is good. This shortens the page a bit. This is our video demonstration right there. Me painting on the screen. It's first paint on screen. Pre-COVID cinema monster screens. Well, no, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let me see. We'll put this down as actually these need to be up there. So we reload those in. We don't need to reload those into the other player up there. We can load those. Here in this picture selection. This picture up there. All right, give her a moment. She's having a temper. Let me ask you something real quick. See what she's being temperamental. Any pictures? So, I had to up in the morning. I had to mix the batch for the 2.0. I have to paint the 100-inch screen and install the 100-inch screen, get the speaker system set up for the pictures for the other site, design a specification sheet because we got enough information now to start working on specification sheets to get that done. Update this website. I only can do 2 pages at the time right now because it's like 4 or 5 pages on this one, and probably delete some of the pages we literally don't need. Put the price change in today. Do that whole challenge paint thing, knock that thing out of the way, be done with that. Then I got to come back on and I got to get ready for the surface for the new product that has to be painted to this screen so I can come in and basically do the test demonstrations all over again. There you go. That's the reason why I'm so early in the morning, because I have a ton of stuff to do. And I can fit that craziness in there at the same time while I'm doing it. All right. And she's not playing nicely. Okay, let's try her again. Okay, she's not playing nicely. She's needs to upload this picture so I can get to it. And she's not, we'll skip. We'll come back in later on when she's being happier. And then we'll go from there. Because right now I do not have time to dwell on this being slowpoke. And I'm trying to figure out what it wants to do. There we go. I saw one of them pop up, so this is what we needed. And it's taking her time, figuring out what do we want to do. Get this done now. Thing to do. All right, these are the outside demonstrations, right? Yeah, these are the outside demonstrations. Okay, on the big screen, let me grab this whole section here. Maybe that. All right, there we start right there. I use the gallery. Did she add him, or is she having another one of her moments again? Because I'm not seeing him there, and I'm not seeing him there. All right, let's hit done. See what's going on here. See if she did load them or if she didn't load them. If she didn't load them, we got to go back and do it again. This is the temperamental about sites. They get extremely temperamental. Should have been here. All these should have changed over to the new pictures. But they sometimes, I swear. We'll try her again one more time. If she doesn't, we'll let her figure out what she wants to do. Regardless of what to do, we'll come back to it later. This is how I don't frustrate myself at the end of the day. If stuff like this starts acting up on pages or things that want to work right, I just basically just let it go. I'll come back later on to it. Let's do it again. For some reason she didn't pick up. All right, first word popped up. Let's see it. We'll do it again. See if she reads it. Yeah, for me, a perfect example. It doesn't make a difference if it was technology way back then or technology now. It's still all a freaking headache at the end of the day. All right, here we go. It's convenient, but it's a headache. All right, here we go. Try to take it again. All right, now bring her up. There we go, right there. So we're locked in. All right. Add to gallery. Okay, she chooses to be a jerk today. I'm not fighting with this today. We'll get those later on. They're right there on the page. We'll get to right later on. Let me see something for a minute. Here. Oh, she did add him in. Mother freaking Georgia Ghost. Or did she? Or did she not? Oh, she did put them in. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, they're in there. They're all the way to the back. So there's 1,000 pictures in there, or 500. That's a lot of pictures, and it's real. There's tons of them. They're all the way in the back end, which we don't care anyway because you have to go through them. But now we got 2 sets in there somewhere. So I'm going to have to go into this again, expand the page, figure out where the extra pictures are at, remove those pictures because the other ones did go in it, but it didn't show from the front. It actually removed them to the back. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, we'll do that tomorrow because I don't have time to do it today. At least I know they're in there. Let's go save that. It does not work half the time when you need it to. All right, let me see. Okay, so this is the black on black versus black. That's the new slideshows we just put in right here. That's the new video. Right there, that's an old video. Okay, what we got going on there? What is this space right here? What's this? There's nothing. Oh yeah, we took this whole section out because we removed the whole section we took in there. What are you? All right. What's this all the way down here? All right. And that should have been in all caps, which that was not good. This needs to be in all caps. We'll just do it now. I have to change the text anyway. Where is the font? Where's the font? There we go. Change the font over to that. Put it in bold. And then bring it back a little bit. Like this. Here. Let's go here. No, actually, it's not the dedication. So it's bad for. So we come here and delete this out. Bad for home. Theater. And delete all this out. Alright. Now I'm going to come here and shrink this. That's better. Oh, get that update out of the way, please. Thank you. Alright. That's better. Much more cleaner. Let's go ahead and grab the videos. How far are we down? My goodness. Wait, is that not there yet? Oh, there we go. We're there. All right, put that right there. And so we did the videos with Mr. Mannequin, showing you why you don't use gray screen paint products in dedicated theater rooms because of the light splash off. Definitely a lot of splash with that. This video is a little too big. I'm not fitting this area too well. Let me shrink that a little bit. Shrink that a little bit. So that fits in there. There we go. It fits better. Too big. That's better. That's much more neater. See, these two are here. something for my nose. I'm sniffing on camera. My goodness. I'm going to finish my day. I got time off today. I'm going to finish my abstract art for my metal man because I'm going to have a bunch of them throughout my place. Artwork. I got to get back to that. I'm going to put an art studio in there too. Let's get this up to the top. Over here. You knock all this out. I just done today. We finished. All right, here. Line, everybody's in line. All right, that's good. All right, this is what? 2.0, 2.0. All right, we need to put more demonstrations in here for 2.0. I'll put a customer's demonstration to 2.0 page. I was wondering where this thing was at. It was in here somewhere. These are the test demonstrations under 2.0, which again, you can click in the shopping cart and go straight to the test. Something that nobody else has. Nobody. I know for a fact, no one has their test display or have any test demonstrations on display. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, we didn't ask for that. You need this right here. 2.0 display right here. Oh, that's the pass along. Okay, I'll shrink the page with that. Okay, let's come in here. Let's change this out. Change out the font. Okay, where are you? Just so you can let's go from that font. Here we go. Let's put in bold. And let's bring it back a little bit. It fits nicely. There we go. It's finished. All right. Use 4 in there. It's doing too much. So we'll delete those video players. Too big. All right, that's good. All right, that's good. We're going to take this bar right here, divider, and bring it up here. And this page hasn't had an update in like a while. All right. What's that term? It's not the same thing too. Alright, okay, cool, that's right, I'm with the right on that one too. Okay, they're both in sync, okay. Wait, what was the size? Okay, so that's good. Alright, what do we got going down here? Guess we're not going to use these anymore. Right here. Let's see, gray screens. There we go, gray screens. Alright, for this space right here, there's a huge massive space in there too. Can I shrink this? Can I go in and, let me see show it. I can bring my screen, okay, I want my section all the way up. Perfect. Alright. What else we have left on here as we done? We're not doing these. They're not going to be done. Definitely removed. Get out of there. Nope. We can put that into the picture slideshow up top. Drop the doors. Definitely not doing these. This is done. Not doing those. Oh, so that's what that is. Okay, cool. I know that now. Didn't even know that was. Oh, that's how you put them in. All right, good. On the other site, we're going to definitely install those in. Get rid of that. I need that. It's too much. These right here. Get these out of here. Too much junk cluttering the page up. Stuff we're not going to work on. Let's see what I'm going to do up here. Alright, these are the Mario degree mixes. So we're going to take this right here to the last video display. You don't need this bar. What's this bar for? There's an animation for this bar. Really? Wow. Didn't even know that. That's interesting. Alright, let's bring this all the way up to the title here. And it's basically makes it a little easier. Free up the because we had a lot of stuff on here that need to be updated. We're not doing it anymore, make it anymore. And it should have been updated a long time ago. Just didn't get around to it, but I should have updated it. So I'm gonna go edit this over here. Change our font in this one. So the problem we have right here on the Crystal Ridge page, that all the videos were literally in the front page, which there was just too much going on. And the other page, I'm learning something as I'm building over there, that we put a few videos in the front, just a few of them, the demonstrations on that. So we got a section on there for the Fusion Gamer. We have a special page for the limited edition technology. Each page has something a little different for each one. It explains the product. But we literally had everything slammed to the front page, which is bad. It's too overwhelming. So we need to have a few things on there. And I may still go around and just remove some of this stuff and just put it in different sections on the page to even out the page. You want information on the page, but you just don't want it to become too overwhelming. So let's go over here and let's change this out. So we'll go over here and we'll grab there we go. We'll go over here and we'll grab, we're going to change the font right now. So let me see. We need to, there it is. I'll change the font to that bold caption in there. And just shrink it just a little bit. There we go. And that one's finished. All right. versions of the videos for the untested products. How many did we do? That, a slideshow, 2 slideshows. All right, I want to update the slideshows too on top of that. They need to be updated anyway. So here we go. Let's put this here. And we also, on the other side, have a link page written in. So link page is going to have stuff with that ABS forms and stuff like that. Not stuff ABS forms, sorry. Projector Central, because we're going to have tutorials on there. We're going to have tutorials on here too. Same videos back and forth. Basically showing you how to build different types of screens. Where to get good projectors off of eBay, because I buy a lot of projectors off eBay. On me posting my merchants where I buy all my stuff from. These are people I've been doing business for years. Stuff like that. Other people can't give you information on how to navigate eBay because they don't shop on eBay and they only have like 2 or 3 projectors. I got over 70 projectors in my collection, which I don't own a 35mm. I don't own a CRT, which I want next. I've done a lot of business on eBay. But when you use the same projector day in and day out, you don't have that experience because you're using the same projector day in and day out, which we don't do. Let's see. Okay, this one fits nicely here. What's he doing? I know it's not coming up on my TV. My screen TV, same thing. Oh, I'm using it doing something. Let's see what Joker's doing. Let's see what Joker's doing. Oh, that's what that noise was. He was over there stacking rocks in the video. That's what I'm hearing in the background. I thought, freak. I swear, people make the dumbest comments in the live stream. I can't express this enough. When I explain to people in the day that you pop up in my driveway, I'm going to shoot you. I tell people right from the door, I don't play with that. There's no talking. I don't have time for that. I grew up in some really nasty neighborhoods growing up. I am not afraid to squeeze the trigger, and I've done it too many times to count. Put a bullet in it. I got no time to be asking you questions. How you doing? What you doing here? You're getting shot. That's it. And I don't play around. There's several different areas. I got pinpoint areas in the house, and I got weapons. So I put in this area to be able to get to what I need to get to. If something pops up, when we had those riots and stuff were going off downtown and everything, you never knew if that stuff was going to trickle down into your neighborhood next, or somebody's going to try to break into your house for home invasion. But my place is pretty well set up, and I'm pretty well equipped and trained. So I tell people right from the door, you pop up, I'm going to shoot you right there on the spot. That's it. I'm licensed to carry and trained. So, again, your funeral, and it'll come fast. I'm not one to play around with you. So that little statement that Jerker made at the end of the day, yeah, a lot of my people saw that. They were like, "Who's it?" Yeah, you raised some problems. You're gonna raise some serious problems. I'm not the person to play, but I'm connected, so don't play around like that. I'm gonna be nice about it. Trying to be nice about it. I got a lot of ties in my old neighborhood. People saw it who you was at the end of the day. It ain't my importance. I don't care because you're a coward at the end of the day. I know he can't really do anything at the end of the day. He's just running his mouth for the sake of running his mouth. I know people at the end of the day, if they tell me they're gonna sue me, I'd have papers at my front door. Like Screen Innovation, that's a perfect example. When we had the little conflict, they didn't waste any time. That paperwork there, I think was less than 2 days, it showed up, and they didn't say anything at all, period. Boop, just popped up. But we're able to get around that nonsense. But that's just basically just somebody running them out. I think the first time I received that dumb nonsense from these jokers at the end of the day, talking trash and can't back it up. That's the reason why all the orders were canceled out, because they're afraid to put their address up. I'm not afraid to put my address. I ain't got no problem with that. But if you want to show up my front door, yeah, I'll shoot you. I got no problem with that. Put a bullet right in you. Think nothing of it. Go about my business. Ain't no business being in to begin with. Your funeral. And so people at the end of the day got to act like they got some common sense. There's a decade in time where people are losing their lives left and right. You gonna pop up at a man's front door, armed, fully armed? Yeah. You gotta walk through my driveway. So man, you step over that line, that's it. I have rights to basically put a bullet in you. So take it any way you want, people. At the end of the day. Anybody sits there and says, "Oh, that's wrong." Somebody pop up in your doorway, you don't know they. Guess what? You're gonna put a bullet in them. That's what you're supposed to do. And the people across the street, they're bounty hunters too on top of that. I ain't worried about them doing any business. I'll handle it myself. But yeah. I got cameras all outside my house. So when I walk out there, I'm being recorded constantly 24/7 when I walk in and out of my house. So to show you walking up on the property, they'll show me pulling my firearm and discharging. That's it. Simple, plain, cut, clean. I got the lawyers to clean it up and walk from it. So you weren't supposed to be there to begin with at all, period. You had no business being on that property, and it shows you travel from A to B to get from here to there. I'll make sure you don't come back. And you can take that any way you want at the end of the day. Now, that's not letting my personal feelings get the best of me. That's telling you exactly what's going to happen if you walk up on my property. I'm going to put a bullet right in you. Let me see what we got to do here. I think I'm going to change this over to the new ones, because this one right here, I've been using this one for almost forever. Let me see. There we go. And you jokers don't know, Mr. Bird grew up in the Badlands. You didn't grow up, I'm pretty sure you didn't grow up in Badlands like I grew up in Badlands. My days started when I was 13 years old. When I would go to the basketball court to play ball, I carried a Glock. So not every 13-year-old gets in the morning, straps on a pair of Air Jordans and some ballers and a jersey, grabs his ball, Mr. Wilson, and walks out the door and picks up a fully loaded Glock and tucks it in and walks to the court. And then walks back, because at any given time, somebody can kill me. So I had to make sure that, if a car rolled upon me, they wouldn't take myself off me, or something go wrong in a basketball game and they start popping off shots. I gotta make sure I get to defend myself when I'm out there. So before they go pick up something, you was carrying. You had to carry everywhere you went. It's just the way it was. Some people don't understand that way of life, but I lived that way of life. You be sitting outside, just mind your own business, and you get murdered that quick. Just taking a chance every day you walk out the door, and that's how I lived. I lived in Strawberry Mansion. First area I popped in was Strawberry Mansion when crack cocaine first came out on the market. And it was crazy. I watched people get murdered every day. Every single day I watched somebody die. I watched a man get set on fire. Going to the store, go pick up a bag of chips. And I literally watched this guy having an argument with somebody in the middle of the street. And they doused him with kerosene and set him on fire right in the middle of the street. So I seen that stuff every day. I'm sensitized to that stuff. I'm used to seeing it. Seen everything you can possibly think of. So that's why I'm surprised at my age, and people my age come out of violent neighborhoods like that. And it ain't my first neighborhood. I lived in a bunch of violent neighborhoods in North Philadelphia. Come out of a violent situation like that, and you end up here. It's rare. So don't get me twisted. Don't think I'm some, at the end of the day, this, that, and the other. Don't get that twisted. I had my share of boot camp when I lived in the real violent neighborhoods. I've been to so many funerals, it's not even funny. And I've seen so many people get buried, it's not even funny. You're talking to somebody one day, next day, like, oh, they're dead. Like, what the freak just happened? I mean, wrong place, wrong time. That's what happened. Wrong place, wrong time. And I hit many of those, many wrong places, wrong time. But on top of that, it teaches you, it's a learning experience you would never forget. On top of that, it kind of trains you for what the real world's going to be bringing at you. Let me see what we're going to do here. So people come from violent neighborhoods, been through violent neighborhoods, can relate to what I'm saying. People have never don't know what that's like, and you don't know what that's like. Like my brother's kids, when I was up with them in Jersey, up in the burbs with them, they get up in the morning, they walk all around the place, and gunfire and dogs and that crazy going off, and they go to the store and hang out and this and the other. I said, wow, that must be nice. And they grow up that way. I've seen young boys as young as 10 years old carrying. That's how it is. Let me see. I just watched on the news that was so freaking disturbing. This is in North Philadelphia, even though they're trying to basically, when I left out of North Philadelphia, they're still trying to fix it up and make it a better place. You still got that ultra violence that's still embedded in that area. And I watched this happen on camera. This man was walking down the street minding his own freaking business. Another guy passed him. No words were exchanged, nothing. That guy put out a gun and shot that man dead. No reason at all. Didn't rob him, nothing. Just to kill him for the sake of killing him. That's the kind of crap that goes on. And then the thing about it is, when they talk about on the news about how it's such a senseless murder, senseless murders went on all day long in the neighborhood I was living in. It never really got reported like that. I watch people die every day. The wrong place, wrong time. Let's see, I'm gonna go to settings. I'm gonna change this out real quick. And say we had fun in that neighborhood. We had a lot of fun in that neighborhood, but it came with some craziness. Came with a whole lot of craziness. Ugh. Mom had 10 kids. All of us made it out. Every last one of us. None of us died. And that's a blessing right there. All your kids will make it out alive. And you got to worry about that every day. When they go leave out the door, they might not come back. That's what my mother had to go through. We all made it back every single day. None of us died. Got into a lot of fights. I ain't gonna explain the rest of the stuff that we got into, but we got a lot of fights and come back and forth. But other than that, we all got out alive. Let me see layout. We're gonna do this layout right here. Just want to change these over to these right here. I like these better for the display. I was blessed to come up here and together when I came out of lockup, get my life together and build a new life for myself. But at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. When I tell people, I serve God, I do. I serve Him 100%. But I'm not gonna let anybody walk up on my property and run their mouth. I'm gonna put a bullet in you real quick. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not that person at the end of the day. And I think anybody else wouldn't think the same way too. Anybody. You walk on anybody's property in this decade in time, you run the risk of getting shot. And you should get shot. If you're not supposed to be there, you're not supposed to be there. You run the risk of getting shot. Yeah, this is basic common sense. Don't do dumb stuff at the end of the day. Let's see. I need to be another fixed frame screen. That screen was heavy. I don't know what. Shelby screens? Good, great. It's equivalent of lifting a car door. I'm not talking about a new car door. I'm talking about an old car door. That thing was freaking heavy. So I don't know what. I know what they made that screen out of. Man, you got a good workout every time you had to lift that monster up. That was a 98-inch, 92-inch screen. That thing was freaking heavy. I could imagine 120 inches of that screen. Let me see right here, layout right there. All right, there we go. That's nice. We'll keep that right there. All back to back. I like these right here. Anything else we got down here that we're not doing? Nope. I think that's it. What do we have down here for this? I haven't been down here in so long, it's not even funny. Wow. I started Crystal Ridge in 2015? I didn't even realize that. It's right there. I got when you start your page, that's when it tells you right there. You just start your page in 2015. Good gracious. Yes, way, way, way back. All right, let's see. Oh, no. If we bring this down, can we basically bring the screen up a little bit? And this is going to bounce it down. Okay. We'll figure that out later on. Let's delete this. We don't need that. And that's for adding a strip. Adding a strip or adding a section. My fire is starting to catch now. It's not good. Progress. So if I'm going to bring the page up a little bit. Alright, I'll figure it out later. I want to change my background. What's this right here? We don't need to see that. That can go. We'll get rid of that. No, save that so it's done. Basic common. All it is basic common sense. That's all it is. And people sit there and say, "Well, he's a Christian. You walk up on his property, do what I'm going to do." Heck no, you ain't doing that at the end of the day. You lost your freaking rabbit mind. Yeah, I'm a Christian at the end of the day, but yeah, I came from Badlands. I'm definitely not going to let that go down. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Which one you want? I got an AR-15 with 2 drums, 150 caliber drums. We use that. I got an ATK tactical shotgun that got a suppressor attached to it. It's a milk carton clip. I do collect weapons. Too bad about the AR-15. That's my favorite right there. I saw somebody at a gun show. He had drums on it. I was like, "What the freak? You can get drums on it?" I was like, "Yeah, you put drums on." Like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me!" 150 rounds, dual drums. Now, hopefully, I'll get a chance to go to Texas. That's where I want to go. I go to Texas. My niece is ex-military. She got an amazing shooting range up there. It is freaking. When she's ex-military, she's ops. So she got crazy freaking out in Arizona. Nice piece of land. And they blow stuff up out there. They do all kinds of cool stuff at the end of the day. Man, if you're friends with them, oh, you have a ball. They barbecue everything. It's like crazy life there for them. They barbecue. I'm talking about when they barbecue. I'm not talking about the whole barbecue grill. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about taking the whole cow, cutting the legs off, the head. I'm sorry if this disrupts some people, but okay, they're carnivores. I eat meat too at the end of the day. All right, so deal with it. And they put that stuff on a giant splint, and they freaking roast that whole thing. I mean, they put the barbecue sauce on with a freaking paintbrush. That's what I'm talking about. They got an amazing shooting range out there. It's freaking unbelievable. If you have never fired it before, they got it out there for you to test it out. It is pretty amazing out there. I cannot wait to get out there. I see these COVID restrictions starting to drop. As soon as I get over there, I'm gonna take an airline, go over down there and check out, see what they got over there, what they're doing over there. Maybe take some of my toys with me or ship some of my toys over there, so see if they can do some modifications on them. They do all that stuff. They do modifications and all that cool stuff. Let's see what they got out there, what they're doing. And I get a chance to see some family at the same time, have a little barbecue up there. I'm pretty close to my family in a while. Okay. This is the part. Is this conflicting? Is this conflicting? No, these are conflicting. These are keep bouncing into each other. So that's good. We saved on this, right? So that's good. So that's a page done right there. Karens will take that the wrong way. Karen's like, "Oh my goodness, he threatened to kill him on camera." No, I said, if you show him my property, you're getting shot. That's what's going to happen. That's what I stated. But Karens will take it the wrong way. You know how Karens work. Karens take everything too far. All right. We got to put something here. So I'll put the price drop here in that section right there. And over here, right there. All right, let's go and go with that. Let's save it again, make sure just in case we save it again. And I gotta go pop over to the, Because that cleaned the page. That page definitely needed cleaning up. It was really chunky over there. Let's go over here. Whew. Let me see. I need to go to Marketplace. I never forget, we had this preacher in our neighborhood. I don't know yet. I'm just not going to go into it. But anyway, he drove like a brand new Mercedes, and leave it at that. So he drove this Mercedes. But then again, he had a good job on top of that. He had a really good job. He made good money. But anyway, so he drove this Mercedes. And at that time, people used to wear, and lie to you not, the Mercedes symbol around their neck. But the thing was having the real Mercedes, so like off someone's car, which is kind of messed up, but it's true. But anyway, people were snapping people's Mercedes symbols off their freaking car, and they would wear it like a piece of jewelry around their neck. I told you people some crazy stuff. But anyway, he had an alarm on his car, and he was talking about in church that how his alarm would go off. He would always go over to the car and look up, see if anything was wrong. But that one day, he decided not to get up. That's the day they stole his car. And this time, they didn't take the symbol. They literally took the entire car. Just jacked up. All right, we're going to take this out right here because we don't need this no more. This is going. Get that out of there. I'm going to put in the font for this one. Change that over to this one. And my screen should be dry, so I got to install that today. There we go with this one. Let me see. Look over and we'll put in. Got the bolt already kicking in, so we'll leave it that because it's supposed to be that. So okay. This is definitely not be going. We're in the displayers anymore. Because the sale is no longer anymore. Okay, get them out of here. We'll put some there later on. Let's change out this entire text for this. Oh, it is already. It's already in this one already? Can't be in that already. It is. Let's see. All right. That's better. All right. Shopping cart area. And with these straps, you can actually secure it. I might not need to. All right, so let's see. We got everything drop under 300. All this has to be under $300. I just want to change these out too. I figured out how to get to these and change these out now, so I can go in there and change that too. This has less options, and this other option has more. Let's go into our settings and see if we can go here and change out. That's stuck in right there. That's a song that gets stuck in your head forever. They had it in Far Cry 6. Oh man, I got stuck in my head. And last night doing those zombie killing because now we're looking for documents. I found that there's something interesting in the game. So the game has 14 hidden documents somewhere in the game, which is kind of crazy because the documents don't spawn. So like say if someone's in the game showing you where the documents are, when you go in, you're not going to be in the same spot. They spawn in different areas. So you not only got to wipe out zombies in the process and keep them getting murdered, but you got to find these documents. And if you find these documents, you unlock special weapons, which I want. And there's one game that I want. If I shoot two of them, I need. One's a samurai sword, and the other one is some kind. It's a massive machine gun, which you got to find all 14 documents in each level. And me and my friend right now are hunting for documents because I'm getting that machine gun. I need that gun. Let me see what we got on here. Choose a collection. We don't need to choose a collection. We're good. We need base. What's our layout here? I want to change my layout here to something different. I like this right here. Do that layout. Let me see what I was going to change. 16:9. We can change it up for wide. Oh, heck yeah, I'm doing that right there. All right. What about the ribbons? Where's the ribbons layout? Is the ribbons layout? We gotta get rid of that color. It's driving me crazy. All right, let me see. Where's the color for the ribbon? Give me design. Design. Where's the ribbon at? There's something in there it is. That's the ribbon right there, right? That's the ribbon. There it is. Where the heck this freaking menu is at? It's driving me crazy. I can't stand the color of this freaking ribbon. It's driving me nuts. All right, I need this basically ribbon in white. Change over to white and change the border and change that border over to white also. All right, and what's the that's the font. What's the font? I don't want custom for the font. I want this to be where I have it for. Where's it at? That's what I want. That's perfect. Give me bold on that. That's perfect. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Now we can come out of this. That makes me happy. So this is what we changed it over to. Got rid of that orangey, whatever look. I couldn't figure out how to figure out where that was at to change it. So now we know where it's at. I'm working on the site. All right, that cleans it up. That makes it a little better. And I widened the screen so they're much wider. Gave them a little widescreen spectrum to them. I want to go in and see all that's done right there. So there we go. That's what I want. Nice border around it. That's what I want. That looks better. Much, much, much better than the way I had it before. Better. Much better. All right, what's going on below this? Oh, this right here. So we need to remove this. That's not needed, and we definitely need to remove that because that's definitely not needed. All right, so let's go over here and let's work on this. Manage products. I gotta watch Play Uncharted. I haven't played one Uncharted yet. That's a good game. I gotta check that out. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see, fiscal 90, keep that where it is, that's good. What the heck is this? Oh, we're not doing that. We're definitely not doing it. Pre-coats, we're not doing that either. I got these marked off as well. We're not doing those. Let me see, what's this right here? Pre-coats are gone, no more. It's gone, we're not doing that anymore. Let me see, you're definitely gone. Right there, right there. Let me see. This is what? Oh, thank you. Now that's better on the update. We can basically read what I wrote in there because I couldn't read the whole thing because basically, never mind. It's a long story. All right, this is the gunmetal. Gunmetal. Is this thing actually being sold? No, it's not being sold. Okay. All right, let me get this out of here. Let me out of there. $50 ounce, 50 ounce, 50 ounce, 50 ounce. 50 ounce is being sold, right? It's a 50 ounce. Please get out of the way. Thank you. Driving me crazy. Oh, we're not going to do 50s anymore. We have to do more 32s is what we're doing now from now on because the 50s are too much paint. We should have to take it offline. Now, keep in mind, if you ordered a 50, we're still going to ship you out a 50, but right now these are all going to be removed offline. If you ordered a 50, we're still going to honor that and ship it out to you, no problem at all. But other than that, no, they're going to be removed because it's too much. We'll keep the 32s. The 32s do the job of everything, literally. We'll keep the 32s. I'll keep the 24s for these. We'll definitely keep the 24s for these, the 24 ounces. Keep the 24 ounces. The 2.0s ain't going anywhere. But as for the whatchamacallits, they're going to keep them at 32s. Now on the Black Series, they only are in 32s only. The only one that comes in a gallon is an outdoor. So what are these? The gunmetal. The gunmetal 100. We don't have that over here. What's that right there? Shipperry gunmetal. That's a 50. It's a 24 gunmetal 24. How come that's not activated? That definitely should be activated. 24 should be activated. It needs to be activated. Yeah, it's activated right there. Again, I'm going to make that one. Show it there. Now you see he's painting some scrolling through. Every last one of these have been tested. There's a video back in every last one of these. That's a lot of testing, ain't it? Yeah, it's a lot. That's why I said there's no excuse why as their screen paint shouldn't be tested. If I'm testing all of these, yeah, they should have been tested. Gunmetal, let me see, 39. We don't have that one right there. It's definitely not there. 50s are not even there. 32, is it 32 there? The 32, yeah, 32 is, yeah, 32 is there, okay. That's the 32. Could I change out? All right, there we go. That's in there. Okay, it's all in there. All right, cool. Okay, that's definitely in there. It's not under. Shouldn't be. I see it. Okay, that one's good. That was definitely good.
Oh my god, that smells amazing. Wow, that's just smells so good.
50 ounces. This one should be going. Let me see. Gunmetal, 50 ounces. Yeah, it's definitely going right there. What's this one right here? The 32 should be 32 is active. Alright, this is Extreme Black Widow. 100. 100. I'm going to deactivate this one. I'm going to do it this one. Deactivate it. Not activate it. Not deactivate it. Just mixed up.
So leave that for 10 minutes.
We're not going to do this anymore.
Listen to the rain.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a paint on screen. We do these all the time. You know, paint on screen with the products we have here, the coverage that we get off the other products, there's something that could cause the screen to give it more coverage. We'll be adding it to these to give more coverage. We don't see why you would need 50 ounces of the price is still going to be the same as the 32. We're not going to up it. Like I said, we don't see why you would need that much paint. It's virtually impossible. 50s are just way too big, too much paint. 150-inch screen, you're going to be way beyond that on a 50 ounce, especially with the coverage we have on our technology. You'd be able to do about somewhere on a 32, I would say about a 160-inch screen. The average homeowner doesn't have a 160-inch screen in their house. They have a 100-inch or 120-inch in their home. Unless you're going to do something outside, you're going to have something bigger than that. But I have 150 inches in here, and I don't even use 150 inches or display screens. That's it. Screens I use are under 30s. That's the biggest I go is under 30. And most of my customers, from customers' experience, from people from buying from us, majority of our customers basically will get screens from 100 to 120 inches. Very few will have 160s, 150s, 180s in their homes. So let me see what we got here. This is a, okay, we got that one right there. That one right there. We got a 32. 32. All right, this one, I need it going too. What do we have here in the caption? Anything in the caption saying,
It's really coming down. So the smoke. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It just suddenly started smoking. And it was fine before. So to say, I'm just going to burn off these pieces of wood that are on there now. Get them to red hot coals.
wait, is that active? And it should be active.
So I don't want to burn the nachos. So do I put the flame on low? I think that's safer. So
Yeah, they're both active. 20.32 is active. 50. Get out of the way.
yeah, so it doesn't move. Okay. What you do? Layer.
All right, she's having her moments. So stand wait and give her a chance to catch up on whatever she wants to do. Start some hot tea.
Nachos. Well, nachos. There we go.
Okay, she's back. Let's get her. Get it to here. Moving this one off. Now also too, these will have new containers attached to them. So these containers, if you go on, order new containers for these. Like they got these containers that are self-locking, so we don't have to worry about anything opening up. Well, we don't have to worry about anything open up entrance anyway. Skim about that. But we're going to get self-locking containers for these.
Okay. And more beef.
Okay, that should be it right there.
It's really coming out. Okay. That's nice. Onion and
Okay. So get to here. Sorry about that for bumping this stand bumper every time I come past. Let's go over to Marketplace. Hey, Mr. Taco, what's up with you? All right, let me see.
what's in your bowl? Look. Oh, you figured it out. There you go. Fine. Okay, cover that. Give it 10 minutes. I don't know. Is that going to work?
That's much cleaner.
This is super funny. All right, 10 minutes. Oh boy. I think it will work. I'm very optimistic. Is everything else
Seriously? That's where you choose to stand at right there. All right, okay. Keep on playing. You'll get stepped on. Keep warning you about that dumb nonsense. 2 inches over, you're gonna get stepped on. No, I don't want to upload this. I want a video. I just sat there and said video. Choose a video for my background. What are we doing here? I forgot this is the older version. Not my library. What's media?
And that's where that smoke is suddenly came from.
There we go.
Which means it's going to smoke again when I put more on in a bit. Okay. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want it smoking while I was cooking. And I need to film smoke goes straight up and out. Doesn't walk. So maybe I'll put those, I'll put the rods on now.
Ah, now you move your fuzzy monster.
Down. And let the smoke isn't too severe. Also, you know what's messing it up is that breeze. A slight breeze. Means it's just struggling a bit. Hang on. I'm really careful not to knock my wall down. Stones. Okay. I don't know how I'm doing here.
Okay, so all this is finished. Here, background in there. I'm going to put a text in this section right here. Where's the center? Where's the center?
I've never actually tried this out of the wild before. So I have no idea. So please don't judge unless you
Why
try
does this
to
not slant? Coming off the block, that's about it. But it is chilly. It gets much colder, I'll put my jacket. This is over there too, by the way. Okay, this is working. Okay. There you go. It's trying. It's trying to ignite. It's not far off. Fires. Constant work. Hot. Okay. I'm not burning it. I'm not feeling it well. Yeah, I can see. The only that's really is she's melted. It is melting. What's up?
trying to do. Back out there. So you can see it when I take it off. All right. I think we're almost there. Okay, this one thing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to call it. Because I don't want to burn it. Yeah. Wow.
Alright, we can't hide this page. Why can't we hide the page?
I'm going to leave it in there.
Just allow me to be hide the page. Let me see something from that. Where you at? Not marketplace. We need why are we on marketplace? We need to go to Richmond Palm. Ah, be nice. This is where we need to be at. We're not doing that. Alright, this is what we'll do. Maybe they change your outfit. Taco, get away from my stand now. I'm looking at you right now. Stand, man. Alright, let's see. We need to be able to hide this. Actually, my page is right here. I actually have the option right there to be able to hide the page. I don't want to add a remove. I'm freaking just going to hide the page. My goodness, man. Very few things that difficult. Let me see. Layout on the page. Maybe let me go through here and do it. Based on we haven't certain page we got here. Advanced, now let me do that. And I can put a permission in there. I can only make it members only. Alright, it's not a big deal. I'll figure we're going to make another site. We're on 3 companies. It sounds kind of crazy, but we need a separate page strictly for the exotics. We don't want to overwhelm the pages. We get so much technology, we literally have to make several websites to hold it. So we want basically the exotics to have their own page. What I've seen already on We Can Design stuff, they got to have their own page. We can do some crazy stuff with the stuff they have in Wix with that stuff. So we're going to make one for them for the exotics, one for the black edition, and over here. So that's what we're doing right now. But I'll figure this out later on because the menu's different. This is an older model of the program, and the other one's actually a newer. We can actually put it in a members only section. That'd be freaking cool. So you can see this right here. I'll show you up front. You can't ban somebody from a web page. It's virtually impossible. We can ban from doing business with a person. Yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that. But you can't ban someone actually from a website. And when we get those messages from you know who claiming he could ban something, you can't ban anybody. And we can get anybody we want to go make an order and have products brought over here, which is a waste of my time. We already know the deal behind that. But let me show you why it's impossible. If you ban somebody, ban everybody. So this is the selections that come up for permission access to a page. Right here, you can have password holders, which means you'll give a password to everybody who basically to get access to the page, and everybody's going to have the same password. But then you run the risk of somebody else giving that password out to somebody else, and they could get access to the page. Or you can have members only, where you have to sign up for a certain membership and go through all this other stuff you have to go through. You do memberships. You could do it that way. But then here's the problem: if you're selling something on a marketplace and you have like you got like a dozen people trying to get into your store, and they can't get into the store unless they have a special password. So I mean, those who have passwords, will probably like 10 of them can get access, but the rest of them can't. The newcomers can't get it unless they contact that person to get that password to get access to the store, which means you're going to lose a ton of business in the process of doing this, which is a bad idea. This is for everyone. So everybody gets access to the store at any given time. Anybody walks in new, they can come to the store and they can buy. But if you make it this way, that means only certain select people can have access to the store, and the other half that are just breezing through or just browsing through can't get in. And this means nobody can get in unless they have a special membership to get in. There's only options you have. So when someone sends you back, if he ever sends you back saying, "Oh, you're banned from the," that's bull crap. They can't ban you from the website. Come on now. They can ban you from buying from you. Like if you order something and they know who you are, they can cancel your order and put the money back in your account. That they can do. As you can see, what we got is a stack of cancel orders. They can do that. But other than that, no, they can't go in and basically officially ban you from going in. That's not going to happen. And I hope he basically shows off my site more. That site's pretty nice. We hooked that site up. So I hope he shows that off so people can see and how it's going on inside that site. Because our customers can go into the site and watch the site slowly being built. So yeah, please do show off more of my site. I mean, you're going to call me a scammer at the end of the day, which again, a word that person should never be using in his vocabulary, knowing what we know about the network grade 773 and the Cinemax. Yeah, it's a word you really should not be using due to the fact that you still are selling that product on your website, knowing what it is. But anyway, let's move on from there. We can't get access in there, so we'll just figure a way to get around that later on, or something I'm not seeing here. All right, let me come out of here altogether. We'll get back to this later on. Let me see. Contact us. I need to go to, matter of fact, I need to go to, we did Marketplace, we ramp Marketplace, that's done. We need to go to contact us.
Oh, I'm so stuck. That dinner was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm so full. Oh, I can't believe I ate all that. Oh, right.
Let's have a message board. There.
So I'll put and simply in hot water. Makes it so much easier to deal with. First thing, hot water. So don't be careful not to put anything. It's just in the sand. So this isn't any mud here. It's sand. It's really weird. It's like
Definitely keeping that in there.
when it's up and down like this, it pushes water up. So no matter where I put the chair, water is going to pop up. There'll be a puddle underneath.
Oh, we have these. Okay, we have dimension for these right here. All right, let's save this.
With the around this, it just defines like.
Pretty much. I have the whole site updated today, right now. The front page was more like the more work was the front page because it had a lot on it. All right, payments. Oh, sure, forgot we got to do it from here. We're not on the payments. Get my T list.
Chucking with rain. Dry, warm, very warm. I've even got my winter jacket on. Don't need it on. So we've got a
That was the text on your font? That's disgusting. We're not doing that. We're gonna change that out. I think with that one. Ugh. That's bad. Where you at? Let me see. I need to find you. There you are. That's much better. Let's bring this. We have to shrink a little bit. How big is the window for this? We need to expand this window. That's way too small. That's better. Now it's going in and let's change up this text again. Let's expand it a little bit more. Okay, on this. Oh, we don't need this one here. It's just necessary. We're not changing anything in here. That's a media player, so it's all good. We're gonna change nothing. Everything's good. And here's my special thanks page. Let me go over to this there. We'll leave it the way it is. Do we have any payment, shipping and returns? Shipping returns needs to be updated because we don't have certain things on anymore, so we need to update the shipping return page. Okay. We should have this. Let me see what's going on with this. Oh, text is so active, that's why. Remove that. We don't need them more. We're not doing those anymore. Let me go into okay.
I'd love to think that he's got one more major in him, but man, he's got a lot of injuries. I just don't have any playing group on whether he can do it. I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, no rants this time. I know a lot of you love the rants, but I'm having a rant-free. I'm just looking at a bubble. I'm having a rant-free championship this one.
Okay, that's good.
TV shows that I've been watching.
That's completed. We got all that finished. I thought we were going to take a little time on it. The page, really, all the stuff all over it. It had to be changed out.
I guess it's sort of
All right, that's done. Wait, did I put the price change information in the front? Let me see, make sure we put that in the front too. We need to go to, let me see, by here. Marketplace by here.
she's got no clue about real life. When she gets into charities that she didn't even know she owns, and that's when she starts learning more about real life. And I thought it was quite funny. So,
The arbitration. We did not.
Severance, which is also very good. There's so many. Another one, Apple, Blackbird, really good. With Taron Egerton, where he and he has to do a deal with the FBI to get out of prison for like 20 years in prison or something, 25 years. So he has to do a deal to get out. And the deal is he has to get someone to talk where the victims are. Very good. Blackbird, I really recommend that.
All right, come on. Let's get all that out of the way. You're doing too much. I'm ready to go over to home and pull this up for home. There we go. Yeah, put that right there.
Yeah, that was good. Entertaining. I liked it. Harmless fun. So many aspects of it for James Bond. But it was good. I think Ryan Gosling's alright. Pretty good actor. I've seen him in most of his things. I like the one he did about Neil Armstrong. But man, I haven't seen him in La La Land. I refuse to watch that. Bunch of absolute Hollywood rubbish. Yeah, I think that was it. You know what? I made notes. So, Q&A. So, commenting on comments that I get, questions sometimes, or statements that I get in the comment section. So, as I said before, I'm just finding it impossible to respond to comments now. I went away on holiday for a week, took up the last video. By the time I got back, there were 1,300 comments on that video. How am I meant to? How am I meant to reply? So difficult. I feel bad about it. So what I do is I read them, but I really do read them, and I speed read. When I just don't have time to reply. What happens to pop up when I'm sitting on the toilet, or something like that. You get a response from me that maybe I'm on the toilet. Jack the audience. Sorry. I'm always working. I'm always doing it. So if it pops up, then I'll see it maybe. Otherwise, it's just impossible. So, when I see
Yeah.
my videos, I'll try and answer one of them, ones I get wrong. But then I thought, yeah, what I did was I made a playlist of them in chronological order from first to last. So if you really want to go back and look at some other adventures when we started out, there's some more brutal trips. Because I guarantee most people have missed quite a few of the videos. Because I release one every either week or every 2 weeks, roughly. Go back and look at that playlist. Now, if you're struggling to use YouTube, because you don't really know how to use it properly, you have to go to my channel. And from there, you will see my playlist. And it's in chronological order, it's called. Or you can just go to uploads. And when you go to uploads, it will show you any order I uploaded them. So you can just go down, and any you see that you don't recognize, go ahead and watch them. Yeah, there's loads there. That's my library of videos for everyone to watch.
But we missed the actual website. Yeah. So this is the page before change, but we didn't refresh. This is what it looks like. We didn't do anything to it.
My last video saw me crossing the river in the truck, and the drone was filming it. I had a lot of questions. How did I drive and film myself at the same time?
This would be refresh it to update.
So the drone that I have is the DJI Mini Pro 3. Follow. And what it will do is, on the screen, I highlight the truck, pull a square around the truck, but active track. And the drone will then follow, and I don't have to do anything. I just drive and focus on what I'm doing, and the drone will follow. And it will move out of the way of the trees to a degree. So that's why you see it suddenly go around trees or over trees or whatever. I'm not doing that, the drone is doing that. That's the technology, it's amazing, yeah. So I don't have someone else with me filming me or driving and one hand driving.
So like that. All right, that's done. Was able to get all that knocked out in one day. Well, actually, right now in a couple hours. So how many hours are on his thing? 2 hours. 2 hours of work. And that's finished. Got the whole page knocked out in 2 hours, so that's good.
Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, half an hour, I think. You know what?
Taco, you here watching your survival channels?
Sit there and watch a half-hour ad. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Even like 3-minute ads. You know, that's what I'm talking about. A minute or
I got dozens of pictures to take on the new screen upstairs. Finish the other room out. Everything's getting set up, get ready to get out of here. But so at the same time, I gotta work in here. Really, can I get through the door without killing myself? Quick. All right, where is my? Oh, which one was setting up in here? Rotations. Am I edit in there? Oh, we're not edit. Home. Right there. That is. Let's go into online to see how the page is turning out. There we go. That's the new setup. That's what we got so far for the front page. That's the black shop. 11th edition. That's the shop McCart where the limited edition is going to be available. Shipping information. And I have to go in here and edit something over here too. Happy customers. We have our media player in there for them. About us. Gotta get that one done. Demos. Some of our video demo players and media players and all that stuff in there. Fusion Gamer. And add in some game trailers in there. So we'll put in a disclaimer saying we don't own the rights to these videos, but we're just advertising for them. And I don't mind that. All right. This is where we're going to put Fusion Gamer, all that stuff like that. I'm definitely planning to buy this right here. I didn't know the game even looked like that. I saw the first one. I didn't like the first one. This right here, Dead Island. Get that game. It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm going to be online every day with that, joining up with people just that goes on. It's going to be so much fun. Usually in the Dead Island, so you can drive vehicles. I hope we can drive vehicles in this one. That is going to be so much fun. Being in a group with a bunch of people in there and yelling and screaming, having fun. Oh, that'd be so much fun. So I got my post office, the mailman, he got a system. He's jumping on. They make it cross-platform and be it better because I can play on my PC. I'm still gonna get the console. If I'm able to find a PS5, I'm getting one up. I already have a wallet already set up to buy one, but I'm not paying the money they want to pay out. I'm not paying that, no. But I am definitely gonna get one. So my other setup when I get over to the other place, 150-inch screen, P2 projector, speaker setup, PS5, gaming PC, and my PS4 and also because I game on all those units all together. It's gonna be my main setup. I'm gonna get a 150-inch Elite Edge screen and coat it with the Black Series. All right, so now we need to go to the home. That black liquid, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now you want something that basically looks completely different and nobody else has at the end of the day. I wouldn't be surprised if people were trying to go into their website to update a little bit, but again, I don't care at the end of the day, I really don't at the end of the day, but you should. Make your site looks nice. Now we got to drop in a ton of information in this bad boy. Time to load up the information, specification sheets, which we can do now because we get 2 screens tested. So in here, we're going to have a screen set up in here pretty soon. That's going to be done for our demonstrations. Be 2 rooms in here. We're going to coat, which this one's already done, coated white. The other one, we're going to coat that to white. And I'm going to make it more like put some pillows in there, something really nice. I mean, cozy area, put a rug out there and everything, and set the screen up because we want the screen as somewhat showroom and environment, and that's what we want to set up in there to take pictures and do videos in those particular areas only for the screens. Alright, this is the editing. So how come we're missing? Let me see something for a minute. We should have that already there. We already put that in already. All that information was already put in. So why is that not there? And it should be there. Alright, let me see. Let me go in, see what happens, because we're supposed to have trailers here. Right there, there's supposed to be trailers. And the fact that they're not there, which is kind of weird. Let's see something for me. Get out of the way. Move over to limited edition. Refresh page. Ah, this nonsense. Already in the dirt. Oh. This is why I save on top of saving. Because of stuff like this. That's why. I save on top of saving. I don't trust the autosave. Alright, that's all there. My main concern is the gamer page because I load the information in there to make sure that it's actually in there. And we're not going to have to repeat that again. Okay, cool. That's why I save on top of saving. I don't trust autosave. Save on top of saving. That way I know it's in there. Alright, so this is going to be the Fusion. We're going to chicken chunk the Fusion technology. So we're going to be basically, this is the two players we're going to have up here for basically demonstrations on the screen. We're going to have game trailers in here. People can upload their builds and all that stuff. We're going to upload, we actually submit it to us and we'll upload it. Like, you know, your own custom setup you're doing with our screen paint, display, all stuff like that. I am doing a custom gaming stream, actually it's a custom PC. It's going to be jet black. It's going to have white lights all in it. That's what I'm doing for myself. Put a couple of trailers in there and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put some pretty cool stuff all up in here and here. Some links, like for those of you who build PCs at the end of the day, like Frozen PC and different places you go to, you get all your gadgets and, you know, interesting trinkets from to basically building customized PCs and all that stuff like that. Sorry, we're definitely gonna put in a PC Master Race section. I'm PC myself, so yeah. I do both anyway, I don't make a difference, but still. And this is where gamers can display their screen using our screen technology embedded with their gaming setups. All right, let's come out of here. I need to go into the Black Shop and we got to drop in specification sheets. So let's go over to Black Shop. This is the Black Shop. Let me see. Rejection. Let's put this on to be. You got the complete cinema and fusion, or just on your end. So might have put those in. The other ones we can't put in yet because they're not tested. No. don't forget we upgraded the site over here. And it's not any chance to check it out. So let's go back to home page. We put in all upgrades on here. This is the old page. Do 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 do. And this is now the new one. We did some upgrades on here. Boom. That's the new one. Nice, don't it? Yep, that's what we did for the on the old page. We just went in this upgrade a few minutes ago. Took about 2 hours to do it, but I don't knock that one. Now we got to come to put descriptions for each one of these, or basically just remove it all together. There's already a picture of the players right there. Yeah, we looked it up. And we'll pop over to Marketplace. Yep, put in the hook. Yep. Everything's marked under $300. Make way for the new one. And we're going to be upgrading this site too. We're still going to do some more upgrades on here. But we get everything looking real nice. And we got to upgrade the cell phone apps too, which I'm doing it today too. So let's get I know I just pulled that up a few minutes ago. No, we actually just did that a few minutes ago. Where is it? It drops me pages. I'll be going through trying to figure out which one's which. I only have 2 edited pages up here. I literally have 2 of these up here. There's 1 and 2. One is this here. Let me just come out of this page. We should be in the marketplace. Literally, is where we should be at. How are we switching on from here to here? Alright, whatever. Let me go over to. No. This is an actual. Whatchamacallit? This is preview mode? Oh, we're in preview mode. That's why. That's why. Alright, I need to come out of here. I need to go into a refresh page again. Come on, man. I'm going to delete some of these pages. We got to figure it out. We're getting confused with other stuff. I could have swore we were just in there for all of this. Let me see. Alright. I need to go over to, just to make sure everything is here. Let's go into preview real quick. So make sure everything's in here. I want to be 100% sure. Okay, there's a black shop. Mostly the 2 ones that basically have the most effects to them would be the gamer. Let me make sure everything is in here. Okay, here we go. They're all in there. And then we'll come out of this one and go into the limited edition. Make sure it's running. All right, that's perfect. Okay, now you need to come out of this, edit editing, and I need to go pop over to the shop, the black shop. Where are you? Just so you can minutes. There we go, black shop. Now, I was just, how in the world am I, that page is not pulling up? Oh, no wonder. I skipped it, literally skipped the entire page. Bam, that's where I'm supposed to be at right there. All right, so we're gonna take all this out right here. Now, for those of you thinking that, oh, is he gonna copy and paste the entire, wouldn't that be, it would be the same thing, which would be pointless because again, We just need basically, we want to take out all the specifications. We just need to, I'll show you how we do it. How it's done, how you put it in a specification sheet. All right, so basically, we have to come in here, under my specification sheets, I have little titles. So we have drying time, cleaning, all that stuff like that. Paid on applications, we just need that. Everything else we have to change in there, because it's not gonna be the same as the other. Like the color, right here, would not match the color on the side. So we're just using these titles right here, it makes it easier. Let's go all the way to the very top. All right, we need to take out this, because we can't use that. We can't put a summary in there yet. Let's see, what I'm gonna get, yeah, that's definitely gonna be it right there. Definitely gonna have, we already suggested, on all blackout call services. Have to remove this, because we're not doing blackout calls anymore. Screen paint. Screen paints. Oh, we need a 39. We're gonna get 4 of these to do. I couldn't imagine it'll get so many doing the other ones. Yeah, I thought about that. I was just copy and paste and throw them in. That'd be much easier. I'm not gonna do a duplicate. A duplicate would just take too long. That would be too much work. Series. Yes. Series. Black series. We'll make this one a should make it the Black series. Let's go back here. I got a Black series fusion. Fusion. Black series fusion. Gamer. All right. Category list would not be superlatives anymore. That one would be a category under the black series. Any notes of Mr. Bird? Nope. Let's see. Black series edition. Let's say collection product line. Black series edition. $1,500 lumens, more like 1,000. Yeah, 1,000's easy. We just picked up on 1,000 lumens. Boom, boom, boom. Outside 4,000 and up. That's around. Well, it's not really 4,000. It's 4,000. It's more like all right. That one that'd be 4,000. Actually, technically, let me see. Can't really put this in here. Because we haven't done any hero tests outside yet. So that can't be there. Let me see. We're going to put it in outside. Let's see. Lumens. Okay, let me see. No. Inside. Okay, inside lumens can be 1,000 lumens. Let me know that from my door. That's 1,000 lumens. You do that. Put that outside. Outside. Have to put down and then slash. There we go. don't know that yet. We can't put that something in there that we don't know. Oh, come on, be nice. There's that one section right here to be. Because we don't know. Product information, roll on or spray on front screen paint. Please note this is not a physical screen yet. That needs to be put in there. Viewing information and viewing info. Screen paint has 190. Yeah, we know that already from the door. We did it all. Sure, those were laying on the ground. We can actually go, actually, we're not going all the way around, but 190 viewing angle can be used with ultra short throw projectors. We definitely know that. I've got that already. Color. Oh, I have to put down that gray. Right. Oh, let me see the cap off that one. I don't even know how to describe the color of this thing. All right, so here's a little hidden secret about the basic black. They're black, but they have an interesting color attached to the screen. They have a color, so that color black. It's weird. I'm just saying it's interesting, but we are not disclosing it and showing it because we're waiting for the idiots to come up and say, hey, I got this product right here. It's everyday black paint. Yeah, I'd be really careful about that one because that is going to be truly embarrassing. Trust me, the reason why we call them the idiots because the idiots are known for doing dumb stuff. We went through that with what was the train called? A phantom gamer, dedicated gamer. So the dum-dum literally thought the gamer was black or some kind of dark gray and did some kind of side-by-side to Frankenstein. That freaking gamer was magenta, a black magenta. Made him look real stupid on camera. That's why I said, again, and I can't express this enough, people, and I really can't. Gentlemen, if you don't follow the same tests that we do, if you don't do the same demonstrations that we do, then why do you believe that we do the same thing that you do every day? Because that's where it comes from. They think that, oh, it's got to be done this way, it's got to be done that way because I do it this way. No, you don't do anything that we do at the end of the day because you can't, basically, we can go online, we can go right now downstairs and blow out house paint. You can't do that. So somehow they get it in their minds that this is how we make it, this is how he's got to be making it. So when you keep making products with black and white paint, we automatically know that's your code on how you make your stuff. But for some reason, y'all got in your head that for some reason that because how y'all do things, we must be doing things on the same level. If that was the case, my stuff would be not tested. I'd be doing videos in these dark, poorly lit environments using high-end projectors, calibrated projectors. I'd be doing the same thing you'd be doing, but my videos don't match yours. So since they don't match yours, then the only theories you have left are, oh, he's got to be faking, he's got to be faking it. Okay, sure. But again, we don't sit in your category at all. So let me see. All right, now we're going to prove that theory today. We're going to be doing that side by side today. Paint challenge. So that'll prove it. We've done it on so many levels, basically outing them on what they can do, but we're going to give them a reality call. And your reality call is going to be, since y'all run your mouth so much about how your products are the best of the best, we got a board downstairs. Now I get a point when I do it, and you get a point. Don't let me crush you in the process, because I can do this all day. I can do 10 of those a day easily. but we're going to do one per day. And basic and simple, all they have to do is take that slip silver, that network grade 773, put it against your screen, and you have to do a color pattern. I don't care what projector you use, color pattern, and you have to do contrast levels. Contrast levels will have to be done in a fully lit environment when you do it. So can't have a washout, can't have a fade, can't have it coming up gray and matching furniture and matching your skateboard. It's literally going to have to match those speakers perfectly. It's going to have to blend into those speakers. So that's what you're going to do. On our end, which we've been doing for the last couple of days, but I'm doing it anyway because I want to put up a section called Black versus Black on our page so we can show up our demonstrations versus black paint and stuff like that. We're going to do black paint. I'm going to do black fabric up there. I'm doing everything up there just for the heck. They don't have to do it, but we'll do it anyway because I need it anyway for demonstrations. But anyway, so we're going to do that on our end. And we're just going to do one of those a day. Short and sweet, done and over it. That's it. And it just has to be to match us on every single one that we do for every single day for about 7 days. So again, if they choose not to do it, then again, it just shows you again that your products are just not worth the time. All right, let me see what we got here. Let's see. Please note this is an extremely black part. Paint white levels will drop. Yep, we got it right there in our services, abilities. All right, can't put this in here because this is not. That's all. A lot of people talk trash until it's time to basically own up to what you can do. And then all of a sudden now everybody's quiet. I can't wait to get started. Because anyway, even if they don't do it, don't really care. At the end of the day, it just shows that you guys will see at the end that even if they don't do it, and it shows they can't back their products. I'm doing it for 2 reasons. To crush you real quick, definitely. But most importantly, I need those videos to put on my Black versus Black on this website right here. So we can show our products versus black paint and fabric and all that stuff. This allows us to back up our technology. But you guys in the day, nah, don't do that. People who get upset over that are people that support that nonsense. So we know we get in the room, we get trolls that come in here and watch what we're doing and what we're up to. And they report back, man, good, come here, get an eyeful. So you can see how it's done at the end of the day. And we got some people that pop in, pop out, we don't mind that. We just want to be here, not going anywhere. Let me see. Back series paints. Paints. Gotta be nice on that one. Yep, it says right here. Able to pull a higher white level than other black surfaces. Right there. Proven in our many test demonstrations live on YouTube. Yep, that's true. I can't put that in there. I need to have this in red. I need to have those in red. I need to also have it in bold. There we go. And a whole lot of stuff is missing on a specification sheet. This is a paint on application info, paint sprayer, the paint sprayer, best recommended of buyer choice, Wagner 250. Please note when using a paint sprayer, please use it in a well ventilated area with safety glasses and safety painters mask, 1 foot application or no priming. all that information is to be, he doesn't even have it on his site. All this is supposed to be, and this is, mind you, this is just in the specification of the shopping cart. Mention that road is a larger, 100% water base. Yep. You see drying time 30 minutes with a fan, depending on the size of the screen. Okay, what model stuff? Okay, okay, proper storage. Doesn't have proper storage on there. Proper storage is the screen paint has a 5-year shelf life. How long is the shelf life on a product? And how do you instruct your customers where to store the product? It's supposed to be an area at room temperature. I doesn't have it in there. Cleanup, doesn't have a cleanup in there too in the specification. Does have that in there too, also. Screen size, screen size, screen size, screen size. 60. Judging by what the game pulled off, much bigger than this. We're not using on stucco and polyester tarp. We definitely stand by that. That stuff doesn't stick for jack on our product. Let me see. Basic info. Projection only. Let's see. Perfect for projector map and applications. Let me see. No, because this one we're not making. Wait, this is a complete. Yeah, complete. We're not making that for projector mapping application, so that has to be removed. We have a special screen paint for that one, so that can't be in there. Enhanced projector applications for 720p. Yeah, we know what does that. Different door. Let me see. Ultra short though compatible. Yep, definitely not that one. Let me see. Inside 1,000 lumens. Inside 1,000 lumens. Outside, we can't put outside in and up. We're saying inside 1,000 lumens and up. No, I'm right here. Needed no contrast, no high contrast ratio needed, no calibrating. So that's true. We're going to use high amounts of contrast for the screen. Definitely not use no calibrating. I know ambient light controlled environments. We definitely don't bother with those either. Don't need them. All right, let's see. Outside. Now, I'm leaving this intact, besides can't get access to the pages anyway. This is not available. This is not going to be available for a couple of months because we have a ton of paperwork to go through. So basically, we can leave this in here. I can't put this in here. Evening hours, we can't put that in here because we don't know when the screen activates. That hasn't been tested yet. Let's see, we said to be outside. The screen draw done testing, it should be outside now. Best use outside with 4,000 lumens. This is now not available. Now, would you be able to look at the specification sheets? No. Shopping carts are locked. You can't go look at the specification sheets yet. Because we don't even know. We got to finish the rest of these things out, so we're not going to share that information. Let me see. No use putting stuff in there right now. Some stuff we can put in there now, but the outside element you can't do. Best use in the hours. We don't know that evening hours. Fade. Oh, I forgot. We can take that whole section out because the completes aren't designed, complete cinemas not designed for outdoor. We're never customize outdoor screen paint for that. So we need to take this whole section out. No, let me see. No. We need to take Okay, nice. Snap of the roof. Okay, nice. Mm-mm. Come on, man. Very seriously. Ah. So we're gonna have a special outdoor screen paint for outdoor use. Those are the ones that be available in gallons. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, let's see. Inside of these, outside, it's gonna be out. We're gonna have to go outside of these. All right, that is for what projectors we use and don't use. Okay, white level technology. Muddy or murky, murky or muddy. All right, let's see. Okay. Summary. Okay, for map and applications, nope. Right, that's the whole thing right there. I'm gonna put in some more for those later on. This will be just the basics. Okay, product name. Compute. category classes, admission, title. Yeah, we gotta put title in there. We need that right there. Title. Title would be, let's see, ambient, let's see, advanced, ambient projection. Movie. Theater. That's what that would be for that one. It would be basically the title for the gamer technology. All right. Be nice. Okay, 2 Mississippi. 3 ounces. Wow. I wonder. Did I put beach another one or the other one? Okay, this is basically the movie theater. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and check something real quick. What? Series. That series. Yeah. Let's see. Complete. So, all right. Color. Oh, you're capping that off. I can bring caps in that one. Let me see. Right. Now, once all this is done, like I said, we'll finish all this out. I mean, I do a ton of paperwork with the lawyers for the patent provisions and patent pendings and trademark secrets, and we got an LLC for this thing, and everything else is done on that. Then I have a friend of mine who works for Projector Central. It's going to take the paint and basically give it a certification test, which means we should have no problem passing. Like I said, certified screens got them, and we can knock out a certified screen with ease. We should definitely be good with no problem whatsoever. So our paint will be certified, and I think I'm gonna do the Crystal Edge the same way too. Once it's done, we do a Crystal Edge and get those certified also. Projector Central, who's represent Projector Central? Policies, okay, we gotta put policies in. Shipping policies, return, all this over here has to be put in. So we have to drop our policies from our other site into these right over here. So let me see, first let me finish this up first. This is all done. It's complete. We got the screen size on this one. No screen size. Right, all that's in there. Everything's good. All right, so over here in this grab policy. All right, let me see. This would be under the shipping policy. Oh, we don't need this right here. This we don't need. We do need this one though. Snail mail policies in there too. Now, those of you who understand this one, and some people never do get this one, but we'll explain it to you. We don't have a refund policy. The reason why we don't have a refund policy unless you can give me my product back, which means you're going to have to Harry Potter that thing off your wall and give it back to me. There's no way in the world that will let you walk away with my technology just sitting on your wall or anything else you may have it on at the end of the day. So we have an exchange policy, which under the exchange policy means that, and that's why we tell people, if proven, if the product basically shows that it is defective or whatever this, that, and the other, and keep in mind there are batch numbers attached to these things. Batch numbers have a lot of heavy weight. Batch numbers literally have so much weight on them that at the end of the day, we had somebody come in and file a complaint against us and said it wasn't as described, and they lost. Then they went to their bank institution. Those who are merchants know what this means when they go to a bank institution and they hit a chargeback on you. Now the bank, at the end of the day, what they filed with the bank was it wasn't as described. The problem we have here is we have an official batch number showing the product being tested before it was shipped out. Guess how they lost? So even a bank old chargeback will not work because there's a batch number showing how the product was tested before it was shipped out. It was working perfectly fine. Now we're in an area that's far brighter than what the customer would be using. And again, we're doing demonstrations against black surfaces and white surfaces before we ship it out, showing it's fully tested besides the test demonstrations that stand behind the product to begin with. So doing a chargeback will not help you. Now, as for one customer who we did an exchange for because he was supposed to have an outdoor product and we sent them the wrong one. We sent them one that basically did not work well outside for him. It dissolves. It's designed for inside. That's why we do it this time around. We're going to have strictly, you can't use this outside. We have one actually designed for outside only, and that we don't have any mix-ups that pop up. But he got a mix-up. So he contacted us, showed us the pictures. I looked at them and said, yeah, that's what they look like when they're not supposed to be outside. We sent them down a gallon of the product, a little bit more for his inconvenience, and sent it down for him to apply it to his surface. That's what we do in exchange. Now, we also have something here called a snail mail policy, which means that in COVID, things will go slow. Things may slow down. I've had incidents where we've had packages, even though they were shipped out, even though they're actually ready to go to be processed, they took forever to get there. I mean, one literally took forever to get there. I mean, it showed the packages in progress, but it took forever. Under PayPal's policy, as long as the package shows that it's in motion and moving, it can be moving extremely slow. But as long as under their policy it shows that there is activity that is moving, the merchant doesn't have to do jack at the end of the day. I personally don't like to wait for stuff. I don't like to wait for stuff. I don't want my customers waiting for stuff. So that's why we're the only ones who have a policy in our page called a snail mail policy, which means that if your package ends up in that particular nightmare, we got detailed tracking. We can go in and track packages because we pay extra for it. And that would be from phone calls and basically talking to people and say, well, the package is there, but it's not showing any movement. We don't know this, we don't know that. And we wait a couple of days and it's still doing the same thing. We ship yet another one for free. That's our snail mail policies right there on our site. We're the only ones who have it. No other person would honor that we do. We have never had anything happen, but in the middle of COVID, that would have came in quite handy for customers. But it's not a problem for me to go out and ship out a product again. Some people have a problem with that because, again, really don't want to help anybody else at the end of the day. For me, to do an exchange to help a customer out means at the end of the day, I get another friend that basically I can talk to from time to time. I'm best friends with a lot of my customers. A lot of my customers are on my Facebook page. And some of them I've had friends for like 12 years. They know my family and everything. So I'm good friends with a lot of my customers. As a matter of fact, when I moved from here, one of my customers is coming down to get all my stuff. So, my screens and stuff, I can't take them. He's grabbing projectors. I talk to him. I said, look, I'll give you a heads up, bring down a U-Haul truck, and well, a stack of stuff, and you can take whatever you want. But other than that, like I said, I'm not going to, if the person shows that the product is defective, but like I said, all stuff is tested before we ship it out. So we're protected on that against someone trying to commit fraud against us. But like I said, I've had some interesting ones. We had a fellow who went in, we must have did 3 exchanges for him. So he came in and said the paint wasn't working. The paint was working perfectly fine. We batched them. We had it sent back to the house. Tested it, nothing wrong with it. Worked perfectly. Sent it back again, nothing wrong with it. Went through this 3 times in a row. Then after we sent them down something, I said, the black is not for you, man. It's not for you. He wanted the black so bad, but it's not for you, okay? So we sent him down something like a dark silver. We send over to him. He gets the product. He says he likes it. Then he comes back and he files a complaint against us, saying it's not as described. So the weird thing about this particular individual, we were sending down 50 ounces of paint per three orders of 50 ounces of paint. He kept complaining that he didn't have enough paint to cover the screen of 120 inches on a 50-ounce container, which we knew that was a lie. But we didn't see where he was going with this nonsense. So after we had 3 tracking numbers showing that these items are going to him, he comes in, he files, he loses the case of PayPal. After he loses the case, he goes in and he files a chargeback on us with his bank as an institution. Tell him at the end of the day that he only received 1 item from us, which was a lie. We sent in 2 more tracking numbers, which that pretty much got him in trouble, and we sent over the batch number, which shows at the end of the day when his screen, we actually got him posted on Facebook, but you can see his screen is really black. You can't see anything. And you know what reacts that way next to our screen? Black paint. So that's why we sent them the pictures of the black paint. That's why you got to test your stuff at the end of the day, gentlemen. You can't back your stuff if you can't test it. So we were to go in and submit documents of showing how our products match against black paint, or how it was looking like his screen, and the batch number and test demonstrations, which we want to claim. But you guys can't do that because you guys can't back your products. You can't back your products. Somebody would have filed a complaint against you today and say, hey, look, man, they sent me house paint. I believe this is house paint. How are you going to prove that it's not house paint? There you go. So there's no way you can get around that. No way you can protect yourself. So if you get one of those customers, and everybody gets them at the end of the day, those particular ones, and they get one of those, and they're done. They can't back that up. Somebody comes like, look, man, this is house paint at the end of the day. This is not what I think it is. I'm gonna file a complaint, not as described. What evidence that you have that it's not house paint? You don't have it. There you go. That's why you gotta test your stuff. And you can't put another exchange in as in, hey, if it lands on your property, it is yours. You can't do that. There you go. So the reason why we don't do the whole money back, because unless you can Harry Potter my technology off your wall back into that container 100% and ship it back to me, yeah, there we go. If not, you owe me a screen, or you owe me money, you owe me something, but you're gonna give me something at the end of the day. That's like somebody going and buying the TV and ask for their money back, but they don't return the TV. No, you can't do that. Let me see. All right, all that's in there. All that's in there. All that's in there. Policy. That's one of them done. We don't need this because we already have the whole ship in it, but all that's in one policy. But we do need to have, okay, we're going to take this one out. We don't need this one right here. This one we don't need. So we're going to delete this whole section because we don't need that section right there. But we do need this section right here for knockoff projector policy. Can't express this one enough at the end of the day. Oh, I hate knockoff projectors. Fake projectors. I hate them things. Those things, at first, they cost. That's why we put the policy in. Because people were using it with these fake knockoff projectors, thinking they can get a better image off these projectors, and the paint wasn't working on it. It's coming up dark. It wasn't showing anything that the projectors were fake. And so I got a couple of them here, did testing, and found out these things are crap at the end of the day. That's why we have them on a blacklist. So we tested these projectors. And we put these description here, warning you, do not buy the projectors, but if you get, some people get them for free. They get them for like a gift or something like that. But still, we did a specification. It clearly states we do not support those projectors because they will not work. But we had one fellow who basically was determined to believe that his projector was legit. And basically, he sent the screen here saying it was too dark, he couldn't see the screen, it was unwatchable, couldn't see it. We get the screen here, we run on 1,000 lumens downstairs, it picks up no problem at all. Send over the video, said, what's the problem here? It's running with no problem, what's going on? He says, well, my projector's good, my projector is 3,800 lumens, and it's a full 1080p projector, and it runs perfectly fine. And I was like, okay, we send the screen back, and again, we code it again. Put on a black silver on it, send it back over to him. Still same complaint. Now he's cursing me out, calling me this, that, and the other. I was like, what's your projector? He said, an 8-man. Yeah. I had to go back and say, do you see this? Do you see this list down here? He said, well, it's only in one place. No, it's here, 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 and we even got a whole page dedicated to these things. There it is. What does it say right there? Do you see your projector in there? I don't care what your projector is in there. Do you see your projector in there? What is that policy saying there? I sat there and wasted time and money to have your screen brought down here, recoded, send it back to you twice for you to find out you have an 8-man projector. That thing wouldn't show up on anything at the end of the day. And he still wanted to argue with me about this nonsense, talking about how his projector is this, that, and the other. What's the model number of your machine? What bought his machine, bought it down here, did the testing, it failed. Matter of fact, that thing was so horrible, it was worse than the knockoff projector I already have here, which was better than that one. Not good. It wasn't a good knockoff projector, but it still was better than that. I threw that thing in the trash. $38. Yeah, $38 or $30 for that projector. Threw that thing right in the trash. That thing was garbage. Yeah, we don't, tell people to stay away from it. Some people swear them down because it says, or if the projector is the size of a VCR tape, I don't even know how that's going to be 3,800 lumens. Or it's going to be 4,000 or 5,000. You know, the lamp that goes into a 4,000, 5,000 lumen projector, they're freaking huge. And you're talking about 6,000, 7,000? Yeah, okay. That's definitely going to fit in that little thing. No, stay away from the things. Those are garbage. That Yaobi projector, we've had them here. We had a couple of those Yaobi, I think it's YAK something or whatever that thing is called. We had a couple of them, they're garbage. Knockoff projectors only work on 2 types of screens. They work on a white screen and they work on a light gray screen. And with that being the problem, a light gray screen and a white screen can't see contrast or color. They wash out and they fade constantly all the time. They don't even work on gunmetal screens. You can't use them on gunmetal. I mean, we had a person who had $4,100 for a expensive ultra short throw projector, and knock off again, and it wouldn't pick up on a black diamond. They don't work. You have to have them on. For every review you see on those things, it's always going to be on a white wall or some really light gray screen. But you'll never see them on any gunmetal screens or dark screens because they don't pick up. So of course a knockoff projector is going to basically work on a gray screen paint. But again, I would advise people not to buy them because the knockoff projectors are scams. They're huge scams. Don't buy them. And if anybody advises you to buy them, then at the end of the day, like I said, they support scammers. But then again, I'm surprised at what I've seen already. All right, let me see. We got to go from here. I need this. We got this already. I need the policy for the knockoff projector policy. This is what we have here. Let me see. Where are we at in this one? Party till you drop, till you drop. There we go. Right in there. Screen projectors. It should be apostrophe S. Get that out of the way, please. We need that in there, please. No, can't look at that one. Apostrophe S. We have bold on this, excuse me, but we have no color options. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's not do this. Get this over there, please, right now. Okay. Fusion. I know I made a mistake, and this is supposed to be not fusion. Let me see what we got on this. So no, yeah, we got something mixed up in that one. That's supposed to be a fusion. Two different things in there. That's supposed to be a fusion. That's supposed to be a fusion, and then let me see, a fusion gamer. It's a fusion gamer. All right. And that's on there. What do we have here? Fusion gamer. We need to put here title. Let's see. Title. Let's see. Games campaign. So the title next. There. That should be in bold. And it should be in bold. That should be in bold also too. Oh, you know what? I'll put that, I'm gonna take it out. I'll dump category on that one. That's more better. Or better, product category. Product category. Product category is better. Oh, crap, that copy and paste. No, I didn't need it. I thought I read it. The whole policy I got on here, I want to lose that. All right, so we'll go back over here. And then you go down here to the policy. What's the policy set? Okay. So product info, we don't need this. We can actually remove that. That's something we don't need. We'll take that out. Um, crap. Yeah, copy and paste category. Oh, Mother George. All right, hold on. Come back in here and get that fixed. Come on, very nice. See, it should be exchanged. Let's keep that in there for right now. And this one, let me see. I've got some kind of here. All right, we'll take this out. It is there, and then we'll come in here. Shipping information, that's going to be in there. Exchange. Take it out, clean up a little bit. Products exchange, and go over to the shipping information and shipping. Shipping policy. Okay, we'll do that all in one hit for that one. All right, that'll be much better. Go back and retweak the other one, do the exact same thing. Here, bounce into the cart. Let's see. All right, here we're going to put in. Let's see, product. Let me see, product. Product category. Aspect, product category, and movie theater screen paints. This is supposed to be in black. Oh, no, pass that black. Pull this one out, that's the title. All right. Now let's go over to shipping. Yeah, and caps for green caps. And shipping policy. All right, now we go back and grab this whole thing. Restricted policy. Yeah. Projector. Projectors and apostrophe S. All right, they're done. Those are done. We get 2 more to go. Actually, got 3 more to go, but we can't do those because we don't have the specification sheets in those yet. And we still gotta write the summaries in there, what it's about, all that other good stuff in there. At least we got those knocked out so they're finished. And then we can just duplicate what we have here and drop it on these 2 right here. So we're gonna have the gamer cinema. That one's for commercial. That's for visible for the glass. And this is for outdoors. So that's the 4 right there, and that's the limited edition, which we have on the site over there. So let's go leave out of here. We're done here. That's all finished. We'll come and save it. Oh, come on, man. Are you kidding me? Ugh. This is a nonsense I gotta go through. I'm pretty sure, hopefully it's saved. This is the nightmare part. We got an error code popping up. Once you refresh the page, upon worst nightmare that everything we just didn't happen. That's the worst part. Well, let's see. I have to do it again. I'm used to it. This is the crap you gotta go through when you do websites. Oh. Let's see. If not, we'll go downstairs and jump on my VR. I don't want to be bothered with it until I get back up because I'm gonna be triggered when I already. So let's see if the basically did me ugly. Yep, it went through. Perfect. Because man, I was gonna go, oh shoot, I'm gonna do this again. No, the autosave kicked in, which is good. So there it is right there, you can see. That's what we put in right there. And now we have those 2 to do. Yeah, usually if you come out of a page and the autosave didn't kick in, yeah, you're gonna be doing that all over again. Like, Mother George. Right now, can we go in and save this, please? On top of saving this, just to be sure. And I need to go in and I need to publish this. So once we publish, you output the information below. You can actually go into the website and check out what we've been working on. I want the customers to be able to go to the site and see what we've been up to. So, Crystal Edge pages came out real nice. That's the upgrade right there for the Crystal Edge. And did some upgrades for that one, so that looked real nice. I like how this one came out, and I like how the marketplace came out. The marketplace came out pretty cool. So we put a price drop. All of the products under the black technology is basically, we got it all on at $300 because we have to make a way for the new transition for the new stuff. So we're gonna work on 2 of these sites. I'm gonna do some more work on here, but work on 2 of these sites at the same time. Let's go back over to our site. Matter of fact, go to our welcome page. Over here, home. There we go. I'll refresh for that one. Black shop. All right, almost there. 2 more to go. Let me see. Limited edition. Now the limited edition is we're actually making it downstairs. It's gonna be a very interesting product. Only 5 of these will be made per month. So this is going to be, it's going to come in all customized box. All going to come in these customized boxes. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. This one's going to be nice. So shipping information. There. Something I had to change on the shipping information too. I'll go in there and change that. Happy customers. We still got other media players on here, so this is just a page platform for the time being. Probably put something pretty cool in there, people cheering. And let's go about us. So we gotta finish that out. Our story in there. Demos. So we can look at all our demonstrations here instead of having clutter in the front page. And it's a Fusion Gamer. Okay, well, it's been a long video. Man, I got both sides finished. That's good. I hate this chair. I'm gonna get me some kind of chair to work on up here. This chair sucks. Crash into my stamp tire. So, one of you naysayers replied to me saying, "What are you doing up so early?" Because if you want your website to look nice and everything else you're doing in sync so it all matches up, you're going to have to basically put the time in, burn your candle at both ends. So we're going to put the wallpaper up there today. I got pictures to take in here, demonstrations to do in the complete cinema. So I'm going to have to load it up on the website. All right, well, I'm going to sit back, do a little gaming, watch a little TV, be up in a few minutes because we got that house paint challenge, which can't wait to get started on that one. Taco over there chilling like a villain. And then later on we got the batch number to do. So we used to know about the whole challenge of house paint. I'm getting tired of asking these guys to do these demonstrations and they don't want to do it. More than one ways to fix that wagon. So already here, I got my, I'm going to do mine on 1,000 lumens. We're not going to bother doing with 5,000. We're just going to do a simple 1,000 lumen projector. And then we're going to go over there and we're just going to put our black paint, which we have over there set up. And we do the demonstration. There's the board right there for those who don't know. We got Kenny on one side, Jamie on the other. Let's see how many marks he gets. See if he'll do the demonstration. I mean, if he does, he doesn't. If he doesn't at the end of the day, man, it just shows in the day you can't back the product up. There's another level we can't back the product on. Meanwhile, I need these demonstrations anyway because I have to go up there later on today and put on a black versus black page so we can basically show up our screen paints versus black paint. This comes in handy when we're doing business. All right, with that being said, gotta go. Thank you all and God bless.